a frown, said you have to leave town, for your nerves are run down. No fear, I'm not going to die, I just dropped in to say goodbye. So goodbye to the lights and the glorious nights, it's the price I am paying for my cabareting, and the old doctor tells me my liver is queer. I must rest for a year. I have nervous prostration from that hesitation, but I don't regret it. The bankroll, I'll bet that if I'm in good condition a year from today, why, I'll do it all over again. I've turned night into day. I have seen every play, been in every cafe, and everything just seems to be right. So my life has been one big Arabian night. You see, no more tangos for me, no more 4 o'clock tea, me for over the sea, where I can eat with my knife. Oh, it's me for the simple life. So goodbye to the lights and the girlies in tights. Every tableau dinner just makes me grow thinner, and the old doctor tells me I'm all out of gear. I can't even have beer. No more raising the dickens with pretty young chickens, but I'm not complaining. I'm just going in training if I'm not with the...
Look, I'm doing the goal thing. You're wearing a jersey, sports and stuff, right, Geekus?
Yes, that one.
Woo! Everybody watches the Friday Fallout. Woo! I'll shout to Anthony for that intro. I'm gonna have some weird feelings later when I, go on Pornhub. Anyways, what's up, guys?
Nothing. What's up with you? Hi there. Hi, everybody.
The sup dog.
That one.
That's vanilla, sir.
Super, super, super glad to be here tonight.
Yeah. Wait, how glad are you?
Super, super, super glad.
Dude, when you told me to do the voiceover thing, I sent it. I was like, that's the best Australian accent I've ever done for you asking for a British accent.
I didn't know you were aiming for British. I thought you were aiming for Australian.
Really hitting that demographic. It's fine.
I'm Captain Kangaroo-din, isn't it?
And I asked for like an excited voice, and that's as excited as it got. I mean, that was very exciting.
Relatives took a Zoloft. I'm about to tweet something racist. I'm sorry. No.
Wow.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Homicidal says alopecia. Alopecia? Is that because of my haircut? No, dude. I'm not powder. I just had a haircut. That's what he's talking about, right? Skin condition or whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that one.
We'll go ahead and shout out.
You got stopped for that shit, so be careful.
Yeah. You can't
ask for a little off the top, and they took all of it.
Walford Brimley or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and shout out chat quick because I can already feel this beer starting to kick in. Big Rick was here 42 hours ago because he stalks the stream, comments on the stream, and then asks me, "Hey, mate, is it live yet?" Then, and I'm like, "You just commented on it, so you know it's live." Anyways, Shout out to Big
Yeah.
Rick. Shout out to Kentucky Shine. I guess he's getting fired from kicking in too many skulls at the mall. This is his last Friday at work. So we're starting to GoFundMe for Kentucky. He also sold his van, so I don't know where he's going to live now. I guess in the shed. Mr. Ian Covenant is going to try and make it back home before the show. We got Mr. Earn. He said all sheets. That's what happens when you poop the bed. What's up, Amber Earn? We got Cloudy. He said, good afternoon, everyone. He's in Australia. Snorkel's like, what time is it after this?
Spot on.
Spot on. Yeah, no, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did a pretty good
I
job.
thought I was talking there for a second.
I thought you were feeling like Snorkel. Why are you interrupting Kendall? What the fuck?
Yeah, come
Really,
on.
I was convinced. So convinced.
God, Snorkel, let him finish the shout outs.
We got Mr. Homicidal. He says his superpower is X-ray vision, so he can see us naked, and it's not pretty. I'm not pretty.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't say that.
Is that what he said? My superpower is X-ray vision, so I can see you naked. It's no pretty. Oh, sorry, I forgot he was the cleaning lady from Family Guy. It's no pretty. No.
It's not pretty.
You get lemon blood.
Earn's also super high. That's good. You're gonna have to be to deal with us. Great Wombatsky, what's up, fuckers? And Ian is back. And then Amisato said, wave cause there's no slap. It depends on how hard you ask or how much you're paying, I guess. I don't know. How does that work? I usually just tell the massage lady, like, anyways. What's up, guys?
You're in Vegas. You're supposed to tell us how that works.
Yeah,
You tell the massage
I've
lady,
only-
what's up, guys? That's your first problem.
No, that's what she said. What's up, guys? Says your pee-pee? Oh, it's so very small. I shouldn't have done the accent.
No, you should.
I didn't realize we were starting with whites make it worse. All right.
Oh,
I don't think he realizes he's doing the accent until it's over.
Yeah.
So it's already out of. Yeah.
That's my excuse for everything,
It's what it
stupid.
sounds like in his head, so he tries to get it out by his voice, and then it loses its way somewhere in between.
His accents are the poop font of accents.
I was thinking
Sounds
more
like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Woo-hoo-hoo! If I was any font, it'd be the Wingdings, because no one knows what the fuck's going on.
Ugh.
You guys remember Microsoft Paint? Those were the days.
Big Soap does remember what's going on. So
Yeah, Big Soap's always
Expose
watching.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what's up, guys?
For the fourth time. Nothing. How you doing?
Big shout out to Geekus. It is Canada Day today. That's why he's wearing that leaf shirt. That's a maple leaf, guys, if you didn't know. Fun facts. You come here to learn things. You just learned something new.
There's no more learning going to be happening for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's your one thing.
Yeah, everybody
Hold
gets
on.
one. Spider-Man.
That's pretty true. Because this episode, I think I hop, skipped, and jumped over the line with a couple of these things that I got on here for tonight. So we'll just see if we're still on next week after this one. So
Yeah.
Hey, we haven't been canceled yet, so let's see what happens.
Yeah.
yeah. So if you didn't already know, tonight's episode is going to be about superheroes, but Friday Fallout style superhero episode. So there'll be some fun games. Honestly, the stuff that I've got planned for tonight as far as games go should be incredibly easy, or at least really fun to guess anyway. So you want to do the rundown?
Yeah, let's do it. Let me pop you up full
Alright.
screen so Big Rick can see you from his Boost mobile phone.
All right, so the super rundown this evening is I do have a Rotten Potatoes review set up because, it's a superhero show. Why not? I've got a game called Name That Superhero Movie. I do have some super products to show you guys. I do have a real or fake section, which I will reveal once we get there. And then if we have time, I guess we're still doing Craigslist, but I'm testing out some names. So the Facebook flotation game. So I almost wanted to name it Marketplace Marina, but it just looks like Maria, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me,
Marketplace
so.
Maria doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, it
I'm
just makes
also
you
here for that one.
it makes you want to sing that song. Oh Maria, girl. That country song. It's like
I didn't know you knew Mambo number 4.
Country?
yeah, Clifford Brooks or some shit.
Yeah, Mambo number 4. He's singing over there.
Oh, Mambo number 4, dude. Just wait till you hear it. One more into Mambo number 5.
You sat through 4 Mambos.
Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, I'm done. I'll stop.
All right, this is over. Yeah. No, Mambo number 5. Fuck.
I'll wait for this one. Sounds good.
Fuck, I just had the Rotten Potatoes rundown thing. I was like, oh, let me move this so I can find it easier, and I lost
Yeah,
it
let's
already.
get to the Rotten Potatoes rundown.
This goes here. That goes there.
The rotten that run it just makes
In
them all up.
all fairness, though, I did send Vandal like a new intro and 3 new bumpers this week and a thumbnail. So he's probably loaded all that shit on there.
It's all on there, but I think I always leave those ones that we do all the time at the bottom. And I'm like, oh, bring it back up to the list. If anyone's ever used OBS, you know what I'm talking about. So none of you guys, because like all I get from
No, I totally every day.
all I get
It's
from like
insane.
yeah. Anyways, where the fuck
If I
did
could
it
figure
go?
out how to use OBS, I wouldn't be here. I mean,
Yeah. Like, I make sure I actually like IP blocked. I called OBS so that Anthony can't download it. So I still have some purpose with the show.
You have something to do here.
Yeah.
every time I get a corrupted file, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Like when you're trying to send your homework in and you just change the file tab, it opens on mine. I don't know why you can't see my paper.
Where the
A dog ate my computer.
Anybody still in school, use that quick tip to get an extra week on any paper you have to turn in.
All right, Anthony, we're gonna have to do the old bumper. I don't know what I did with it.
Don't worry, it's fine. It's not like I spent hours making these bumpers, so it's no big deal.
Oh
Not,
my
what, 5-10
god.
minutes tops. With that deep faking, it was really quick and easy, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's just, we're slowly guilting Vandal. Not
Every
quickly
one of
guilting
those
him.
videos from the intro is much longer than it is on there. I had to cut.
Oh,
cut,
fuck yeah,
cut,
I know.
cut,
Yeah.
cut,
The
cut,
amount
cut.
of work you had to do was impressive.
And then find the right cinematic, superhero music to go along with it. So,
Where the how did I
hey, you know what, Vandal? It's okay. I can just go on and without the bumper. It's not the end of the world.
I know, but it just kind of pissed me off that it just disappeared because I see it that it's still in my load order because it's right here on my right side for the sound thing. Anyway, sorry.
All right, no big deal. We'll go on to our Rotten Potatoes review. So this is a superhero-ish movie. I don't like to do like the mainstream stuff because it's just too easy. This movie, I remember having a lot of pomp and circumstance before it came out. It was billed as now this is from 2019, so it's not like it's an old movie. But this is basically billed as if Superman came to Earth but was a bad guy or a bad kid instead of a good guy, what would it, how would it look? How would it turn out?
Yeah.
I think the premise is fantastic. I just don't think this is well executed as a movie. I mean, there's a lot of really kind of cool stuff in it. The creepy side of it for me, I mean, I like a good bad guy, so that kind of helps with that. But I
Yeah.
almost feel like I would have liked to seen this when he was a little bit older, or like done like more of a lifetime on this, because what happens in the movie is pretty good as far as him kind of wigging out and using his powers and stuff like that, and he's nobody to be fucked with because nobody can handle what he's up to. Has anybody else on the panel seen this one?
No.
Yes, the car crash is probably my most favorite. Just distilling this video or movie down to one scene, the car crash. You've seen it. You know which one
Yes.
I'm talking about. The
Absolutely.
jaw. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, what are your thoughts about this as a whole? I mean, do you remember the hype, and do you remember, basically
hype.
once the movie came out, I heard nothing else about it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it until 2020. It was one of the lockdown movies that was watched when the house I was in, we were just quarantined. So we watched it, and the biggest feeling I got was this is just one of 3 movies. Like, especially how it ends. It's like, okay, where's the other 2/3 of the movie?
Yeah, and I have to believe maybe it's just timing like that it didn't do very well. I don't think it did very well box office wise, and that's why I don't think there'll be any sequels to this. But you're absolutely right. It deserved multiple films. Yeah, it was like set up that way, and it's like there are other things like that, movie wise, that are set up for multiple films, and the first one doesn't do good, and so they just crash the whole series.
Looking at you, too human.
This doesn't do very well review-wise either. It's got kind of a middle-of-the-road review, even with professionals and also just with audiences. It's 50s, 60s. I honestly think it's a little bit better movie than that. I would probably go low 70s, so we'll just say 70% on this.
That's exactly what I would give it. Yeah.
If you're a fan of kind of sci-fi and superhero stuff, and you want to see something a little bit off the beaten path, this would be a good opportunity to try something. That's what I'll say about it.
Yeah.
But there are some definite scary parts in this. It's just it never committed to any genre necessarily. So when you don't go full in, you kind of get this mediocre thing. I mean, there are parts of it that are scary, but they probably should have been scarier. There are parts that are violent, but probably should have been more violent. So that's where
it feels like they pulled their punches a lot.
Yeah,
like they got their toe wet, liked it, and then couldn't commit to getting fully immersed.
I mean, they didn't pull their punches as much as the new Doctor Strange movie, but we won't be really discussing that.
Yeah, he just hasn't seen it yet. We can't talk about it yet.
Yeah,
Doctor Strange last week.
Oh, okay, cool. So you saw?
Spider-Man. I'm all caught up.
Oh, okay.
I'm still not.
Have you seen Ms. Marvel yet, Vandal?
No, I don't think I want to
Well,
watch
now
it.
you're behind.
That's my choice. I'm a virgin by choice. You wouldn't know her. She goes to a different school.
Ah, yes, of course.
he might know her because she's from Canada.
True.
See, I can't use Canada.
I don't know her.
Actually, in your case, Vano, more believable that she was from Mexico.
I don't understand why
Right,
you'd
make
say
it
that.
worse.
Yeah, that one, number 2.
Continuing on the trend, yeah.
Yeah, that's number 2.
Vandal, do you want to tell us a little bit about your haircut before we get moving on to the next thing?
Yeah, it's hot outside.
And White's making it worse.
Yeah,
He got drafted again.
He's got that kind of Pauly Shore in the Army now kind of look.
That's the worst part is I'm I'm in pretty decent shape right now, so skinny me looks just like Pauly Shore. And it's funny that you say that. The first military unit I was assigned to, because I was a mechanic, was a water purification unit. I didn't get a cool buggy, though, or nothing like that, but I got a water bottle, so there's that.
You sure you're not thinking Waterboy? That's Adam Sandler.
Same thing.
No, he's not. He's thinking of in the Army now.
Yeah.
Is he, though?
Yeah, he is. Also, Vandal makes a better Pauly Shore than he does an Adam Sandler.
What were we talking about in the Xbox party? Like Pauly Shore doing something? Fuck. I can't remember now. Fuck. Pauly Shore is one of the guys from Destiny. That's right. Anyways, no one's going to get that.
All of the guys from Destiny.
Yeah.
All of them.
All
yeah.
of them.
Except for Gilbert Godfrey as your ghost.
Gilbert
Oh, that would have been so cool.
Yeah. I haven't seen this movie, but Ian in the chat says sounds like a Homelander from The Boys, and kind of unchecked power kind of thing. But I would say that it's funny because you guys know how they have all the DC movies on HBO, right? And they have all the old Supermans. And why is it? And no matter what Superman movie it is, he always ends up becoming on the American side. I saw the Russian one or whatever. It's the animated one. It's Superman born in Russia and all that stuff. And then by the end of the movie, he's oh, I'm going to help the American people instead. Blah, blah, blah. It's just let him be a murderous bastard and a Soviet piece of shit.
Number 3.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Great, more Modelo. All right, let's go on to the first game we got set up for tonight.
All right,
so the first game for tonight is Name That Superhero Movie.
Bumper is rolling. Also, the Rotten Potatoes bumper, I couldn't find it because I moved it to the top of the list so I wouldn't lose it. So here we are, and there we go. All right, let me pop.
All right, so in this Name That Superhero Movie, last week somebody had recommended something in chat that we might try, so I just expounded on it a little bit. So basically, in Name That Superhero Movie game for this evening, I'm going to be showing you movie posters of popular superhero movies. But if I took the name off, so you have to guess. But I may have made slight changes to some of the faces.
Nice.
Slight changes to some of the faces. So,
I'm gonna guess it's
make it
us.
just a hair more difficult to guess what it is. All right.
All right.
And we can do like a round robin thing, so everybody gets an opportunity, but you guys can all guess, and then we'll see who's right.
Yeah. Ian says
All right,
Brad
so
Bumper.
our first one up here.
Yes, the worst superhero movie of all time.
Top Thor too, bud.
Oh man, we don't talk about that one.
I mean, it's still a 2.
Yeah, they never get it right on the 2s.
So Vandal, you might as well go first on this one, and then we will we'll go around.
This
Let
is
other
the Powerpuff Girls Adventure Mojo Jojo No No.
Yes.
No.
I need to see that movie. Pull that up real quick.
No, the Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2.
Fair enough.
I ran to Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. You make a pretty hot pepper pots. I'm gonna save that for the Spank Bank.
I was more so looking at
I mean, War Machine up there looking sexy as fuck.
Snorkel just likes to fuck microwaves.
Don't kink shame me.
My king
I think it's
Shooting is
amazing
interesting.
how good in everything that I put him in that Vandal makes a hell of a Tony Stark.
It's the mustache, dude.
You almost can't tell a difference, really.
Yeah.
And definitely Iron Man 2 on this one. I told you these guys are going to be easy. This is just for some fun.
fun.
Yeah. You should have made
Sorry.
Don Cheadle Snorkel. That's all I'm saying.
A 2 that didn't fuck.
So here we have number
Yes.
2.
Oh man, this is Mustache Ride Extreme. Apparently.
Everybody gets a mustache ride.
Yeah. I'll let someone else take it. I know what this is.
Yeah, Gigas, you can go next.
Deadpool 2.
This is
Anybody else?
Mustache ride.
Less Electric Boogaloo.
More 100%, 115% more mustaches though.
Definitely, yeah.
this is if the guys that dance in the YMCA video made a Marvel movie.
And also, extremely good casting on a cable. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's interesting is this just shows us Deadpool, and I don't know why it doesn't show us Deadpool 2.
Yeah, that one's definitely 2.
Yeah, the purple haired girl.
Oh, she was in 1, but the fire's from what's his face?
From the little
fat boy.
The
little incel kid.
the
Yeah.
kid. I don't remember the fucking kid's name.
Curtis. I don't.
I think his name's
Curtis.
Prison Wallet.
Prison Wallet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always hiding
Prison
stuff in
pocket?
the prison wallet.
I think that's the first time I really laughed out loud in a theater is when he said that, and I just wasn't ready for it. I did the dad thing where I repeated the punchline because it was so funny. I'm like, Prison Wallet. Oh my god.
Ah,
Slapping your knee.
All right, Snorkel, this one's for you, buddy.
Captain Marvel.
ugh. Tied for probably the worst Marvel movie yet.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You would, Air Force.
Yeah, exactly. After about the third of way through it, when it actually started having story, it was a good movie. And then 2/3 of the way through it, you actually got movie, and it became actually enjoyable. It was a good 20-minute episode of Marvel.
It was a wildest crossover of all time. It was the orcs from D&D and Marvel put into one movie.
There it is.
Yes, orcs.
That's what the green
Next
people
slide.
were.
I'm just trying to figure out which one of these pictures was the Power Rangers on steroids from Big Rick. So
I think Big
The
Rick's
first
got the
one.
great
There
value
was Iron
cable.
Man 2.
I think he thinks this is a real or fake.
Yeah.
It's neither.
Big Rick, you know how like everyone else has Disney Plus, Big Rick has Disney minus. Oh man, I know this one. Fucking the Zenadea.
Yeah, that one's killing me. I can't.
Now I know who I'm gonna cosplay if I ever go to one of Snorkel's LARPs. I'm gonna be Zena Vandal.
And my face is unhappy, but you just can't tell because it looks the same. So I just look like a fat John Favreau. And Vandal, this is actually yours. So
Okay, this is what fucking Far From Home, Spider-Man, which I thought was a weird movie, and Mysterio with all that stuff. Yeah,
I thought that was that. I didn't think this one was very good.
I like
humble
their
opinion.
adaptation of Mysterio.
yeah,
I enjoyed what they did for the Marvel Cinematic Universe versus the comic book. I like
Yeah.
their change.
And it may be that I just don't like their adaptation of Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's acquired taste. That is fair.
There are
Yeah.
certain things that I like him in, and then other things are just like, man, I don't know if that was the right
bestie a
call.
job. You're gonna give your bestie a job. So
I'm like, I think I'd rather see Maggie Gyllenhaal in that role than
Just put Steve Buscemi in a wig. It's the same fucking thing.
Ah, perfect.
just Mr. Pink as Mysterio. Wait a minute, I'd watch that movie.
Yeah, I would too.
Also, Big Rick said, "Shut up, Pauly Shore wannabe." I'm getting dissed on in the chat by the little statue in every sushi
Oh,
place.
Pauly
It's
Shore's
not
a
even
vandal
Pauly
wannabe.
Shore. It's Pauly Shaw.
Pauly Shaw.
Pauly Shaw.
That's how they say
Oh,
Shore.
fuck, he's from Boston.
Yeah.
Pauly
You're not even a
Shore.
Pauly
Shore
Shaw
wannabe.
over
You're
here.
Pauly
Holy
Shaw.
fuck, Pauly. How you
Get your
doing?
car.
Jesus.
You know what? Now I
You
need
ain't
to.
go to the movies with your car.
All right, next week, Anthony, or the next show, I want to be photoshopped into a Pauly Shaw with an old lady wearing me.
Holy Pauly Shaw. There we go.
Pauly
Eh?
Shaw.
Oh, fuck, did
Pauly
you like your
Shaw.
khakis there,
Pauly
bud?
Shaw.
If you guys have been subjected to one of Big Rick's hand check videos, what's up, fam? It's Big Rick Shaw.
Did you black out the wrong part of this poster?
Nope.
Nope.
No, that's what I thought originally, but I'm like, no.
This is actually a different movie than what you're
Gotcha.
thinking. Yeah. This one is
This
also
probably
a
the
2.
toughest one of the bunch.
And
I'll
this
be
one's on to Geekus.
honest. It is. knows
Captain America Winter Soldier.
And that's why we have him on the show, folks.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad
If
this
you
was
had-
his.
If you had blocked out the date, I probably wouldn't have got it because of.
Actually, I
They-
left it there on purpose, just to give you a fighting chance.
I'm glad you did because I was like, oh yeah.
Don't worry, Geekus is the only one that would have gotten this one.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
I know. I
I'm
knew this one
glad
because
that
that
it came from
pose,
him.
that Black Widow pose right there. It's on every.
That's your pose.
Yeah.
What are you, I was gonna say, what are you talking about, Black Widow pose?
Come on,
That's you.
let's.
I gotta-
got it from you.
Yeah, everyone's like afraid of the like. Oh, they're gonna you see on the news, they're gonna deep fake your face on the stuff and make it wrong. Someone deep fake me onto fucking Scarlett Johansson, please, dude. Like, come on, I love myself. Like, I would totally spank it. To
Oh
me.
no, I'm so worried about this.
Yeah.
Well, we know what Vandal's gonna be doing in his bunk later.
He
Paul
would've
in my
made a
shawl.
sexy chick.
Paul in my shawl.
Yes.
Okay,
That was
it-
great.
And truth be told, I did this with my face and Vandal's face both, and I had a hard time deciding who's to use because they're both really good. But Vandal's got a lot more shots in here than I do, so I'm like, I'm fucking taking one.
Also, you make a much better Goldblum than Vandal, so.
Yeah, you
Be
do.
surprised. He looks really good too. It's like,
Thor Ragnarok.
I almost wanted Vandal to get this one because I know how much he likes this movie.
Yeah, I've
This
watched
movie was
Venom.
fucking excellent.
this movie. I can play over and over again. It's good. It's probably one of the best ones they made.
Sad
I want to
but
watch
true.
I want to watch the Love and Thunder so bad because
Yep.
of this movie.
Well, that and Buff Natalie Portman choke me out.
Oh
Like,
my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah, also Natalie Portman. Yeah,
4 feet of
Well,
muscle.
ever since the.
It's like you guys are a little bit
professional.
psychic, but anyway, this one's for Vandal.
Oh no!
Nice.
Electric Boogaloo back again.
So much electric boogaloos.
Or as Big Rick would say, Power Ranjas.
With Polly Shaw in the Power Rangers.
What's up, fam? It's Pauly Shaw and the Power Rangers. Love and Thunder, Thor. Come
Nice
clap-
job there, Vandalicious.
Yeah, come clap me with them thunder thighs, Natalie Portman.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I'll cream your Almadala. Anyway,
Wrong
all right, I guess so
universe.
the very last one then goes to Geekus, huh?
Wow.
Oh, ouch.
just trying to process this. This is.
There's no process.
I'm so confused but aroused.
I need so much mind bleach.
I have to go for a completely unrelated reason. You guys have a great show. I'll see
Did you
you.
leave the eyes alone and just put all the rest of his face on there? Oh my god.
Well, you know, I
Iron
left
Man
this one
3,
until
eh?
last. I could just see somebody like walking up behind him and tapping him on the shoulder and be like, "Oh, I thought you were somebody else."
I could be whoever you want me to be.
Certainly won't be Chris
15
Martin.
bucks, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
Amasato says that's a come hither look.
Yeah, that is a definite come hither.
If you wanted to have kids, Tony, you wouldn't have done this.
You still don't want that mustache ride?
All
Big-
right, Geekus, what's your guess? On
Iron
this?
Man 3.
Oh,
Oh,
it was
close.
2. Okay.
I didn't make the posters or anything like that. I just
Does
I
his
just made slight
mustache-
changes to the face.
Does his mustache smell like the candle?
I fucking
Oh.
wish.
Well, I mean,
It depends on where that mustache has been.
Has it been near the candle?
Oh, Amasato says hither because he had to correct himself. And he's like, fuck, I can't type one-handed. He didn't have to tell us.
we all
We
know it's fine.
totally read hither. We did not see that T.
Hither and thither. Come on, fithering is something else. Never mind.
Now we're finally going to get banned.
We ain't even close yet.
Nope.
So I hope you guys enjoyed a
Yeah.
little game of Name That Superhero Movie. So.
Yeah.
That was nice. Thank you for giving Geekus the hard one.
We all got the
No
hard
doubt.
one, let's be honest.
That last one.
Oh,
Now,
Yeah.
That's going to be haunting. my
You know what,
nightmares
Anthony?
for
I need
some
these on the drive so I can start my OnlyFans tomorrow. Just like it's OnlyFans, but it's just my face on top of hot superhero chicks.
no, as you can tell, Chris had mentioned that Reface app, and I hadn't been on there in a while, and I ended up falling down the rabbit hole of that this week. So that just they made my life a lot easier. It's still a lot of work, but definitely made it easier that I didn't have to do each one. So I hope you guys.
Yeah, that was good. Graham Baskey says, "Come on now, no real superheroes. We need Blink Man."
So I think Super Products is the next thing we got going on.
All right, let me toss that bumper up. Boom. Why has it got a giant wheel?
why not?
Is that where you blow the air in? Anyways, while you start this, I'm gonna go grab another beer.
Why don't you do that? All right, that bumper's really short, so I know it's definitely played by now. So super products are basically things that I've found in my vastness of funny pictures that I hold on to of products that maybe didn't go the direction that they thought they should have gone, and just slap some superhero on it. So I thought these were funny, and this one in particular on the bumper where they have to fill the balloon, I thought was hilarious. So we'll go on and show you guys some. These are just pictures. Just comment away.
Next slide.
I have to wait for Vandal to get back. And I assumed Snorkel would have something to say, but I guess not. Maybe he also left. And it's just the two of us.
And whatever's happening with Wonder Woman here,
I see that the Joker was in charge of product placement.
Yep.
Or Harley Quinn, one of the two.
I don't know if the crazy foam comes out or goes in.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
what did I come back to?
Yep.
This.
Super products, or not really.
So you mean sucking products?
That's
Yes.
a body wash. I thought it was like a silly string. What the fuck?
So let me make him full screen, and then the body wash comes out of the mouth.
Allegedly.
I'm pretty sure the stuff goes in the mouth.
The 3-in-1 body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. Oh,
Sometimes you have to
Lord.
dig out the body wash. I wish I had something I could stick in here to get some more body wash out.
Crazy foam, yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
So maybe a product that didn't, it didn't think itself all the way through. This next one definitely follows that suit as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
he knows what's going on. He knows.
That is a self-assured, satisfied. Yeah, you're gonna do it.
You're gonna suck my.
You want to be in the Star Force, bitch?
That's what you gotta do. Suck
This is my serious face.
straw.
And I would assume at some point somebody made one of these into either a vape or a bong. One of the two.
Come on, don't give them any ideas.
Oh, it's already been made into.
It's already
a bomb.
been done.
I just mean on the
I was gonna
vape
say, I
side.
don't need to give anybody that idea.
That's already been done.
Oh, show.
So-
Okay. Well,
So Rick
Wolver-
said the last one looked kissable, and then Big Rick said, what is it? Would you, Big
But
Rick?
would
Why are
you?
you asking him for confirmation? Just say you would do it. You don't need a whole crowd. Wolveriner. Whoa.
Yay.
Wolveriner. Yeah. Just somebody did that on purpose too. No, somebody was not.
Does when you think about like you're blowing into it, that's the face he makes when he's blowing back inside you. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, we found Deadpool's favorite inflatable.
ah.
Wow.
So does that count as like uncircumcised
he
for a
doesn't
toy?
have that facial expression like he's having an angry orgasm. Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of suburban kids that got this, and a lot of suburban dads that put their mouths right there in Blue Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, who thought that was a good idea? Like,
Some guy straight out of college just got his bachelor's in marketing and or graphic design and went, "Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. They don't pay me enough to not know what I'm doing."
and they thought it was so good they even trademarked it up here in the corner. So no one else can make this design.
It doesn't help that I don't know what inflatable it is, but it wouldn't help to know what kind of inflatable
there's no
it
help
is.
Well, it doesn't even make sense that you'd put the graphic on top of something that would like be obstructing the graphic either. You know what I mean? At least put it on his ass.
Oh, that's not.
I don't think that'd be any. Yeah. That's
Accentuating.
So when you
Yeah.
blow it up and you push it into the thing, you know, with those old school toys like that, is that when it's cold outside?
Yeah, he just got out of the pool when you were putting him into the pool.
Oh man, well, it's good to see the small guys get some representation.
What are you talking about? That's like above average right there.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, bud.
That's a little too big, I might say.
Snorkel
So
can
this
put
next
it
one that
inside
I've
there.
got is from the Lorraine Bobbitt superhero collection.
Oh no.
This is terrible. I thought it couldn't get any worse.
Harley Quinn definitely made these wanting to scissor with Wonder
Yeah.
Woman. So we're good. I know. Yep, I know what these came from.
Just like imagine doing arts and crafts with this, and like you know how you hold your finger in between your scissors sometimes.
I have never done that, so no, I don't know how you do.
Oh,
I know
Snorkel.
arts and crafts. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, those two.
I like how they put the one female superhero on something like little girls would use as scissors. You know, because like scissors isn't really a guy's kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't cut anything
Yeah.
with scissors. I tear them like
Yeah,
a
definitely,
man.
definitely.
Yeah.
Talk about a
never
Sigma
used-
trait using scissors over here.
Yeah,
And these
never
almost look
used
like some
scissors.
kind of specialty scissor because the legs are so
safety scissors.
long, but the blades are super short.
But then they're also safety scissors. They're the
Yeah,
ones
That's
that
what I
you
was thinking too. So
supposedly can't cut people with, although you can totally cut people with them.
Sewer Rug says the sheer terror of these things.
Get it
no.
here, here.
Cloudy says scissor sister. Oh,
you doing,
I
man.
mean, all of these have had a smug look.
Step
They
sister-
still know
step
what's
scissor.
going on.
What are you doing, step scissor?
Wonder Woman's quite confident in knowing what's going on with these scissors.
All right, and then last but certainly not least,
Hold on. Oh. And it's a snuggler? You're supposed
I'm
to
gonna let you guys read over the packaging because I
turn your pillow into the biggest toy ever. Stuff, hug, and play. Snugglers. Wow. I can't read that second word. Gigantic friend. This is a sex
This
doll.
is fake. This is fake. This is one of those obviously a plant toys, isn't it? From the company Obvious Plant. It's got to be.
You didn't make this one for real?
I did not make any. No.
Who thought
Real
this
fake
was a
is the
good
next
idea?
I don't know. And the whole stuff thing makes, with like the erect arrow, like there's all kinds of like innuendo on this thing. So
I just gotta say, I'm really glad it was Superman and not Clark Kent. So,
Well, you wouldn't recognize him. He'd be wearing glasses.
that's what I said.
That's
It's
a whole different
obviously
subgenre.
Superman.
I think that's called bukkake. Because of glasses. Yeah.
That's not how that works.
David Morrell says Super Elvis. This is Elvis on the toilet.
Right before he had a heart
fried
attack.
Peanut butter and banana sandwiches later.
And that was it for super products. Just had a few of those this evening.
Thank God,
but,
because you can't get worse than that one.
yeah, I thought that one was pretty bad.
I bet you could. I bet you could.
You probably
You
could.
can't. You can't. Don't do this to me.
Just
You
use
get
your
this-
discount
you
code
can,
at
though.
adamandeve.com and get your own super pillow today. Friday
But I
Fallout
did
69.
figure that everything should be priced $350, so that's why I put that on the bumper there.
Nice. I got it.
Tree fitting.
All right, guys. Well, the next thing that I've got planned for this evening is a little real or fake.
Yeah, comic book edition, right? Boom.
Yes.
Bumpers up. That came out pretty cool. That looks like fucking the Eternals.
Yeah, and the music worked really well with it too. So
Yeah. All right.
okay, so tonight we're doing a real or fake comic book covers. Now, when you type in inappropriate comic book covers, you do get a plethora of options to choose from for real ones. So this was not very difficult to find things. It was actually more difficult to trim this list down to the point where it was really viable because there were some definite bad ones out there. So those of you who have never played real or fake before in the chat, basically what you're going to tell me is if this is a real comic book cover or if this is just something that Anthony made up to try and fool the panel and especially Mr. Vandal. So
how many creases and how many price tags?
yeah. So let's just say Anthony had to dig deep into his software for, little overlays to make this look stuff. There should be several price tags, so that won't be a determining factor on whether it's real or fake. So first one we have up here is an Archie comic. Well, a Betty and Me comic. And if you can't read what it says, Archie, did you have any trouble rescuing me?
Excuse me.
And Archie responds with, I sure did. I had to beat off 3 other guys.
This is real. I'm going to go ahead and say it now. It's real.
It's real. Yeah.
Yeah, real.
All right, going 3 reels on the panel. I was going to give it, hopefully you guys would have some logic and some explanation and some jiggles.
Yeah, because
So
back
there
then
are
they would do stuff like this
Yeah.
on purpose.
Yeah, and I swear I've seen this one before.
It looks like something. Like, it looks legit.
I don't think you made this one, if my memory is serving me correctly.
This is supposed to be harmless, but it just,
I mean, back
As
in
time
what,
goes on.
62
Is
when
it?
it was made, it was
Yeah.
harmless.
yeah.
So let's see. Chat says Homicidal says real. Crowdy says it's real. Big Rick says it's real. So it's going to be fake.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Big Rick said real, so... can I change my answer?
No.
God damn.
Nope, you're locked in.
You have to beat off 3 dudes if you got to change your answer.
Well, I've got to beat... there's 3 dudes on the panel.
Snorkel's like, my dream.
I mean, present, boys.
Yeah.
And yes, this was definitely real.
Yeah. Homicidal said he had a lot of these comics. He reads them for the articles.
Definitely for the articles, yeah.
David Mull says it's fake, but it's because it's too obvious. Oh, man, David Mull, do I got news for you when chat catches up?
When Jeff finally catches up, yeah.
Ian Covenant.
60s real hentai.
Yeah, Ian, 60s real hentai.
All right, so this is our next one up for bids.
What? Alf becomes Father Nature. That's.
I love it. Mandel's got so many things to say that he just stops. Like,
I just.
I'm gonna say seal.
Seal.
Let's say Pornhub.
I want to say fake on this one, but fuck, man, you never know back in the, especially with Alf and his dick nose. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll say fake on this one because, like, why is it green? Why is the seal coming green? Like,
Because that's what happens on Melmar.
You know, when an alien fucks a seal, it turns green.
yeah.
Melmar.
Homicidal says it's fake. Cloudy says real. Alf's going deep. Into the deep, the Alf edition. Bottomless
anal
seal.
life form.
Look, now we finally solved the mystery of why Cthulhu is still asleep. It's because of this image.
Yeah.
Like, the deep ones are just like, you know what? Fuck the humans. No, we're out. We're done. Just
Yeah.
going back to bed for another millennia.
Could you imagine being an alien race and then flying over Earth? Like, oh, another intelligent species, and then like they see furries on Google.
Fuck that. They're gonna tune into this broadcast and be like, never mind. Not
No,
intelligent.
never mind. just keep flying. Just keep going.
Ian says he's going with fake. Homicidal said fake. Cloudy said real. I think everyone else is just flabbergasted at this.
I'm not. It's Alf. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's normal.
David
So,
Wells says real. Well, Alf and Seal would make great music and know the best place off the cats.
I'm trying to come back to that one.
All right, Snorkel and Gigas, you got to put a guess in on
I
this.
said it's seal.
Seal.
Real.
Okay. Gotcha.
Seal for real. Yeah, I'm gonna go. God damn it! I don't want to agree with Vandal. I'm gonna go fake.
What an idiot.
2 fakes and a real on the panel, and it's
Age fucking.
Alf
Christ.
does SeaWorld.
Oh yeah.
Do not buy if the safety seal is missing. There's no safety for that seal.
That's why you shouldn't buy it.
Yeah. You think like, so, you know, seal's supposed to be like that blubberous, right? You think it makes those weird rubbery sounds like when you rub 2 pieces of wet rubber together, you know?
rubbing 2 balloons together.
Yeah. Graham Best says
Oh.
Pornhub. He really loved eating.
Yes, he does.
He does like
He
eating pussy.
really does.
All right, our third nominee up for bids.
Bob Fingermans. Minimum wage. And that's why a bunch of punk. Oh, what is that? That's not even punk rockers. That's fucking what's that band called? My friend's got a girlfriend. Offspring. That's the Offspring. So I'm gonna say this is fake. This is obviously fake.
These are the members of Holy Punk.
The guy on the far left looks like the lead singer of Offspring, Chad Kroger or whatever. I knew that was gonna get geeky.
Even I hurt on that. I'm gonna go with real. Just gonna go with real.
I love it when the guesses are painful.
I'm pretty sure I recognize the studio, the image or imagine. I don't remember. There was one about a murderous duck that was in Vietnam. I have that comic. So I'm gonna go with real.
Well, it wasn't the Donald Duck. I'm gonna say it's fake because it looks like Anthony added anime to the bottom left. I mean Japanese or whatever that is. Because I made on that
His
whole tangent
signature.
about the Japanese thing, you know, and all
But
that
it's
stuff.
my comic shop on the side.
Yeah, okay. I know what a PNG is.
And it's got a price tag.
David Moyle says fake. The members look off. Ian says real because of Image Comics. Big Rick says real. Cloudy says fake. Homicidal says real. All right, so we're pretty split down the middle here.
Huh? The Geekus guess?
I don't know what members that David Moyle's looking at. So
I don't know either.
I don't think Geekus has guessed.
No, he hasn't.
That's not. He was hoping you'd skip past him.
No.
I think he's still looking at it.
Image Comics is real. I don't know about this one, though. Tree Fitty price tags seem sus.
Are you going to agree with me or with Vandal?
I'm gonna go fake.
Well,
Yeah, agree with Vandal.
I like how Snorkel's got to phrase it that way to try and cheese people over like he's a politician.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Do you think it's real or fake? Are you going to agree with me or are you going to agree with Vandal?
Exactly. He's screwed either way.
Snorkel's that
so-
weird girlfriend that tries to get you to like break up with your family.
Yeah.
Are you gonna believe your dad that made you and grew you up, or are you gonna believe me, the girl you met in a bathroom and had sex with?
I'm definitely believing you over my dad, so.
I don't know if that's necessarily the best measure of
Know your audience, man.
Snorkel's like a trash can or a trash can with a bag in it.
Definitely gonna go with the raw dog trash can.
The monkeypox can.
bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
So Geese, you're going fake?
I'm gonna go fake.
All right. Nice job, Snorkel.
Damn.
Why, thank you.
You guys can't know how happy I was to find a comic that had $3.50.
That's
That looked like something I could make.
Big Rick says the girl I had sex with laugh emoji. Let me guess, she goes to a different school. None of us would know her.
you wouldn't know her. She lives in New Zealand.
Peyton? Big Rick's dating Peyton? Damn.
Oh God.
It's a love
You
connection.
know what? I wouldn't want to wish that upon.
Look, Big
on
Rick,
Rick.
you're a better person. Have bigger
Rick,
standards than
Yeah,
Peyton.
standards,
Come on.
bud. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Yeah, grow up, Big Rick.
Thanks, Pete. Great.
All right, let me make Anthony full screen for the chat. Oh man, this see, like I gotta know this is fake. Pride Month was yesterday.
Yesterday?
Lasterday.
Yesterday.
Oh man. I'm gonna go fake because it has the Spider-Man thing at the bottom left. And it's not a Spider-Man comic. Snorkel, I didn't say I was right. I'm just saying that's my reasoning.
No, I'm not. It's not all. No.
And then why does it got fucking what's his name? Fucking what's the mob guy's name? Fuck. If Big Rick was in a comic, he'd be that guy. Kingpin. Yeah.
You guys haven't noticed there's a trend. Vandal just guesses fake on all of them. So when it is a fake one, he's like, "Yeah, I knew it was. I knew it was
got
fake."
him. Got him.
Big Rick says fake. The Hulk is green. Boy, do I have news for you.
There is a
Modern
gray Hulk.
Hulk is green. Yeah.
There's a
Grey
red
Hulk,
Hulk.
Red Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk.
There's a Big Rick Hulk.
There was no Black Hulk for obvious reasons.
Yeah, there was. It's called Luke Cage.
Are we
Yeah,
at
well, I
four?
mean-
Are we at 3 or 4 now? 4, I think now.
Yeah.
4 Hulks.
No, White's making it worse. I think we're up to 4.
We're on 5.
Oh, okay, cool.
The chat had number 4.
Oh, okay. We're up to number 5.
So we're up
Perfect.
to number 5. Yeah.
Awesome.
David Moyle says real.
Real.
Dark Wish version. Geekus says real. Cloudy says fake. And Big Rick obviously knows all it because he says it's fake. The Hulk's green. It's like when you sell weed to a college kid and it's like, oh, this guy tried to sell me weed, but it was purple. Everyone knows weed's green. Like,
No, I bought this bag of oregano that somebody tried to say wasn't pot.
yeah.
I'm gonna smoke it just to prove I'm wrong.
It's a caprese salad.
Next up, banana peel.
Ooh.
She-male Hulk in some areas, says Ian. I think it's they, them Hulk. Big Rick says the Black Hulk would be blacks make it worse. Wow. And then Ian's going with real. Big Rick, that's real bigotry of you. Because like if you stood next to the Rock, I wouldn't know what you were.
Well, you would know he's not Kevin Hart.
No, no.
All
Hey,
right, and the winner is Snorkel. Yes. I got Vandal saying fake. No shocker there. So Snorkel, what are you thinking? Okay, Snorkel's going real. Gigas.
Went real.
That's unreal.
Okay, so 2 reals and a fake, and Vandal is wrong yet once
No.
again.
Ah,
You did also get a price tag in this one, 75 cents US.
Yeah, I think all of these had a price tag. So this last one, it's going to push the limits a little bit on our show. Just
oh
It's been
no.
nice knowing you, chat. You've been great people.
We
When
love
this
you
catches
all.
up to you,
Is
we'll
this
have
the
all
one where
fans.
Ant-Man goes into the Thanos?
I wish that's what this one was. Anyway, we'll see if you guys think this is real or fake.
Well, there's number 6, Geek. It's yeah.
And 7, and 8,
And 8,
and 9. You know what? Let's call it an even 10.
That's even 10, yeah.
Even 10.
You could have just stopped
Maybe
at
let's
9.
Just let's bump that number up to just 42 right now. Just
Ooh.
kind of like Cinema Sins. We're just gonna go all out.
So the question is, does Anthony have the audacity to sit down and make this?
I mean, yes, but also I think it's real.
Yeah, I think it's real too.
Real.
This is definitely some propaganda kitsch shit that you'd see in the 1940s.
Yeah, endorsed by a short, brown-haired half Jew.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
weird, eh?
Yeah, right.
So weird.
Fucking Hitler.
and
He's
I'm
not that bad. He did kill Hitler, so
I mean, he is. Yeah, that is.
can't be
Yeah.
too mad at the guy that kills Hitler.
David Moyle coming with the logic. He says, "Real, she's all white."
If it wasn't for Hitler, you wouldn't be driving the car you're driving.
I mean, yeah, but
Or Porsche, but you know, whatever.
I could have done without Hitler and not had a VW bug. So
Yeah, but then what would you base your whole personality on?
LARPing.
My LARPing.
You sorry, you said flarp? Flarp?
LARPing.
Yes.
There's always been a sanctimonious asshole.
Flarp?
That's,
Yes.
All right,
that's
I'm
That's
taking
more
this off full
competitive.
screen.
Well,
Actually, be massively
sanctimonious
pedantic.
asshole. That means you drive a Subaru.
Balmasano says,
I
"Been
live
nice
close
knowing
enough to
y'all."
Portland. I can get a Subaru for like $10.
You live close enough to Portland. You should know if this is real or fake either way.
Yeah, I also live close enough to Idaho to know it's real. So,
Yeah.
Idaho.
Weedaho.
Yeah, and the dead giveaway was the fact that the publishing thing or whatever it is in the top left when you're looking at it looks like a German soldier's helmet. So
That was pretty rough. Like I just couldn't believe this is actually like a real thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it doesn't surprise me. But it was like, God, could there be a more inappropriate fucking comic?
When your Swiss Miss Cocoa mix goes bad.
And here's
Yeah.
the
white
thing, too.
chocolate.
If you would think that this is German,
This
then
is
why
Swedish,
it in
right?
English.
Well, that's because they wanted the propaganda.
Propaganda. Yeah.
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 The Nazi Party had a lot of support all over Europe and even in North
And the-
America.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, especially in the United States at a certain
Yeah.
point. Like it was
They
insane.
were supposed to invade through Mexico. There was
Yeah.
a whole contingent down there.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's why English, because that was probably also distributed to the Brits as well, because they had a huge Nazi party there,
Yeah.
30s.
Track
We'll go ahead and take that image off the screen.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I
Shout out
appreciate
to-
that.
Shout out to Ian. He said, "Real Stormfront?" Question mark. If you've seen The Boys, you know what we're talking
Nice.
about.
Hey, no spoilers. I haven't finished The Boys yet.
Oh fuck! Sorry, Geekus.
And,
okay, I watched
because
the
I
first
did
episode
so
of
much
season.
other work for intros and Instagram ads and everything this week, that is all I have planned for this evening. So,
Uh-oh.
you guys can do a
Uh-oh.
little both
Oh.
parts, and then we can get out of here.
So we've wrapped that up with a nice, neat little bow. You guys, it's been a great show. We're off next week, yeah?
Yeah, next week we are
It's only
off.
been an hour.
We're doing this game, aren't we?
we're slacking. We need to fill up an hour. An hour of boat parts. It's a boat part.
Storkle, you do nothing for an hour ever.
You know, I have in the past loaded too much stuff, and this week was a little light. I honestly thought these would take longer. You guys would have more superhero things to talk about, so I didn't want to take up a bunch of space.
You didn't provide us a game show where we could totally fuck up.
Yeah, well, I did give you those posters took some time to put together, so yeah.
How's that?
Anyway.
No, long story short, nothing. What the question mark says, Big Rick. Well, like we've been going off of fucking like we're going. What do you want a long story about? I don't know. I can't think of any stories.
Kendall hasn't taken the bus in a while. So
I haven't rode the bus in over a week. Like it's been
So
pretty.
have you guys
Derek.
actually seen any like superhero movies recently? Something that's that's come out like TV show or movie wise that you would highly recommend or didn't like or just curiosity?
Watched the first episode of The Boys and
Yeah.
then stopped.
As far as I got with it.
I don't know why you guys can't get. It's a good show. It's a good show. I haven't watched the last like 3 episodes. I'm waiting so I can binge them. So
Yeah,
I'll,
that one. That's what I've been waiting for as well.
I'll probably get into it. But I hear like this last episode they had was pretty gruesome. I'm trying to stay away from the internet from spoilers. But ever since I've been watching The Boys, and then like I've watched Multiverse of Madness. No, get me wrong, it was a good movie, but I felt like, man, like even though like it was dark for a Marvel movie and it's dark
Yeah.
from anything from Disney, I still felt like, man, this is kind of kiddish. And I get it, it's a Marvel movie, so it kind of is. But after watching The Boys, it's kind of set a bar for me to see like, I don't want gruesome, like, raw fucking blood everywhere and stuff like that. But
I want a Deadpool 3.
yeah, I
Working
just,
on it.
yeah.
It's in work, just
Yeah.
not a pandemic in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're working on it. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen. Yeah,
But you
I'll
know what?
watch-
Well, no spoilers for chat. Chat, let us know. Have you seen Multiverse of Madness, or if you're gonna watch it, so that we could talk about it. And if you want to see it, we won't
I
talk
will
about it.
eventually watch it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
will
you haven't
also
seen it either.
eventually
Never
watch-
mind, we won't
yeah,
ruin
the
it.
newest Spider-Man. I need to watch that one.
So
You don't need to.
yeah,
I want to.
Yeah.
I do.
I was under the impression that the Spider-Man movie and Multiverse of Madness were gonna be.
it's one name drop.
It's literally that's all it is. It's like, oh yeah, one reference. Like I didn't really need to watch Spider-Man. It was good.
Yeah,
I
I want to watch
enjoyed
it
it.
because I want to.
I didn't turn it off. They were
Well, I
good.
didn't see WandaVision, and I feel like there was definitely some gaps that I couldn't fill.
It's,
because
yeah, I would watch WandaVision because it's very much all about that.
yeah. That's a good intro to it. And WandaVision was actually probably like out
I
of
did. I thought it was a fun show.
Out
I
of-
liked that it was different.
yeah, and out of all the Marvel stuff that they did with TV series stuff, like usually when they do the TV series stuff, you're thinking like, okay, it's kind of throwaway. Like that's how I felt about like Winter Soldier, not Winter Soldier, excuse me,
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like
It was there. It was just.
it wasn't
here you go.
bad, but it was like if like Law and Order made a superhero movie, kind of.
Yeah, that. There were some fun parts to it, but it wasn't really like, oh my god, this is awesome. It's okay.
You're not missing
You're
out a whole
just
lot.
to the next stuff, but I don't know what we're doing with Phase 4.
And that's where I'm at right now with Marvel stuff. Like it's kind of all over the place, and it feels like they're trying to find their ground. You know what I mean? Like their next
Okay.
phase. But
Same thing with.
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say same thing with like Ms. Marvel. Like it's a good show, check it out. But it's like nothing feels like it's like Moon Knight has nothing to do with anything right now. I'm sure it'll all come together at some point, but right now it's just it all feels like separate stuff. It's
Yeah, it's
the last 3 phases where like we're all weaving things together to make everybody come, and this is kind of like here's some things, here's another thing, there's a thing over there, and there's a thing there.
yeah. And Big Rick has the most like okay, I'm not trying to insult you, Big Rick. But what is everyone's fucking asphyxiation with the fucking Joker? Like, I get it. Like, a lot of people like, oh, yeah, I misunderstood. A lot of people don't understand me. But it's like, to me personally, and I'm not trying to insult anyone here, it's like, if you identify with like these newer Joker generations and stuff like that, maybe you're just a bad person.
The Joker is about the only DC like Batman villain that has any sort of interesting character to him.
And depth.
Yeah, like
Also-
everybody else is just very like Riddler. Ooh, cool. He likes
Yeah.
puzzle.
Yeah, but the Riddler could be really
But they
good.
don't. Yeah, they
If
don't
the
ever
Riddler
explore.
was made as like a dark movie, like a Watchmen style dark
Yeah.
movie. The Riddler could be this really awesome serial killer
For
kind
sure.
of
Also,
character,
still
but
get
they
Jim
never
Carrey to
portrayed.
play him.
Like when I was watching Gotham, I kind of hoped they were going that direction. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
God, that is
I like the
you got the
setup.
right guy. Like that's
Yep.
that's going where I want it to go, but then it just and didn't
Didn't
go
go
anywhere.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Graham
That's
Ba-
why there's the big fixation with the Joker. He's the only.
Well, he's the only one that's
Real-
not the same character that's used the same way over and over again, I guess, and like current DC stuff. Because I gotta tell you, if I gotta sit through one more Batman iteration in my lifetime, I swear to God, there's been 15 fucking Batman since I've been alive, and none of
At
them
this
coincide.
At this point, with the amount of Batmans we've had, I'm looking forward to the next nipple suit. So
Get
Yeah.
the fuck out.
And I know everyone hates it, but like the
That's
George.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard since Schumacher put nips on Batman.
Speaking of that, I've been watching another show and I won't talk about that tonight, but I want to ask a question. Before we would say, man, that's like crack. What did we say before crack?
Fuck.
Like something is so
Well,
good or something is so addictive that it's like, I've
Yeah.
said that for years, oh my God,
That's
like
like
crack.
Coca-Cola when it had.
What did we
cocaine
say
in it.
before that?
I think white people said this is like oppression people. Like no, but like yeah, no, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Mr. Freeze Arnie says homicidal. Yes, and like I get it. Those were
Yeah.
like the worst, but in my opinion, some of the best comic-y, slapbooky fucking
Because
movies.
they went back to the camp. They went back to the camp of the '60s TV show.
Yeah,
Well, it's also
running
an
away with the
age
bomb
thing
above
too.
your
I mean,
head.
Vandal, how old were you when you saw those?
that was the '90s, so I was probably in my like pre-teens, teens, maybe. You know
That's
what I mean?
a perfect time to see those.
Yeah.
Because you don't realize.
Oh, and I'm an Arnold Schwarzenegger fanboy, all day through and through. Stuff like that. But even like I don't even like who's the chick that played Uma Thurman or whatever, but she played Poison Ivy, right?
Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's
Really
funny
good
because like
Poison Ivy.
later in life, well, like watching like her movies, I always forget about her playing that role because like she did a good. I'm not saying she did a bad job. She did a good job in it, but it's not like you think Uma Thurman in that. Like you can easily forget who plays it. It was still like it's like like you said, it was perfect timing for like teenage stuff. It was all gimmicky. It was all cool looking, like with all the the weird props and the hoses that was always attached to somebody and all that
It's the
shit.
same thing that always happens with these superhero movies where more stars want to be involved as they get more popular or, so the later ones of things like Sylvester Stallone in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, this is really popular and hype. Let's, I want to jump on this bandwagon.
I can get lots of money for this. Sure, why not?
Yeah,
So-
and that's where I'm at right now with Marvel movies. Because, like, don't get me wrong, everyone that's been into Marvel, I mean, like Samuel Jackson, Scarlett Johansson, like they're all, and like even Chris Evans, they're all big actors and stuff like that. But like now, but even then, like they've been around and they've been in a lot of stuff. But I think like the casting for like the first few phases of the Marvel movies were great because they were big actors, but they're not the ones that you would like automatically identify with something. So like now when you see them, you identify them with the Marvel stuff. But now like it's the end of Multiverse of Madness and fucking sorry Snarl, spoiler, put the fucking fingers in your ear. Charlize Theron or whatever shows up at the end of it, and I'm like, oh okay, now they're ruining this to me personally. I don't like this. I don't like the huge AAA all-star cast. Like, what was it? The end of Eternals and fucking was it Harry Styles shows up and I'm
Yeah,
just
like why are you here?
and like I
why?
have nothing against the guy. I mean, Delane wants to suck his dick or whatever, but like I'm not a huge fan of like I've never seen this stuff, but like I'm not I don't like the now it's just getting oversaturated with these stars and stuff like that. I'm not saying these are terrible actors. I like it a little bit better when it's someone that but it's not someone that's definitively been around forever. Because like to me, like Charlize Theron is just like, and I get it, she was in the movie with Hancock. She's the same person to me as Will Smith. You're the same fucking person in every fucking. You're Aeon Flux still. for 20 years ago. You're still the same person. And it's hard to find these people that can play these roles so good. Like Chris Evans or whatever did so fucking good as selling you to as Captain America. You don't ever think of like not another team movie. You know what I mean? Like you don't ever think of the banana split in his butt.
And I was actually going to bring that up a little bit because in the new Doctor Strange movie, how nice was it to see Xavier? That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then what did you think about I can't think of his name, but the guy they chose to be Mr.
John Krasinski.
Jim from The Office, which is so funny because
what did you think about that and them bringing him in as that character? And
for him, I thought that actually fit pretty well, and he didn't actually.
Kind of did too. As soft as that movie is, there was a couple of things in it. I was like, yeah, that's not a bad call.
No, and I think they did a good job with those castings and stuff like that. Like, and he didn't sound like when you see any of his other movie like stuff that he's in, because I know him from The Office. That's where I started with John Krasinski. I mean that's basically everyone. But like he sounded different. He played the role pretty good. He came off like Mr. Fantastic or whatever. And he came off like that. But like he could play it good, but like they'll have these people like I know I'm harping on a fucking I'm beating a dead horse here, but like Charlize Theron is the same character in every role. There's no difference in inflection of voice. There's no trying to be somebody different in the role. It's like I'm a badass chick. Okay, yeah, it's like
I would say the only thing that I've liked her in, and I want to say recent years, but somebody's gonna say that movie's 25 years old, is the Fury Road.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed her in that movie, but I'm with you, Vandal. I as soon as I saw that at the end, I was like, God damn it! Like why didn't you just make it Angelina Jolie? I mean,
somebody else
drives you crazy.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like with the Eternals or whatever, like it was pretty much like it was like 3 all-star actors and then a couple other newer people and stuff like that. And I'm just over now they're just filling the slots with people that like everyone knows this person, so let's put them in there. And that's why I thought all the Marvel movies did great. Because like even like Sebastian Stan, like he's been in a lot of stuff. He's been around for a long time, but he's never done something that was super definitive that you applied to him every time. You know what I mean? And he did a good job through all the Marvel stuff. And so I'm just kind of over all that stuff. Big Rick says, is that the Michael Scott character in The Office? Oh my God, no. He's Jim the prankster. But my favorite thing is, I know a lot of you guys probably haven't seen The Office and stuff like that, but there's this one episode where they hire a magician to piss off this chick that took over The Office, kind of, and she hates magicians and stuff like that, and like he started to feel bad for her, so he started being rude to the magician. So I had the scene where Jim was like, "You're the biggest threat, Doctor Strange," as Mr. Fantastic, or from Fantastic Four, and then it pans over to the guy that played Ultron. I can't remember his name, but he's Robert California in The Office. What's that actor's fucking name?
Spader.
Yeah, David Spader, and it's Dave Spader, and like James Spader, and they fucking scroll over to this thing from The Office, and he's like, "Why is Jim being so mean to the magician?" Like, no one's gonna get it. I'm trying to explain memes here.
It's great.
But
it's topical because I just finished watching the entirety of The Office because I've never seen it.
Yeah, pretty good.
Now, Gigas, did you like either one of the Fantastic Four franchises?
Firstly, I thought John Krasinski as Reed Richards was great. Allegedly, that was the internet blowing up like, oh my God, John Krasinski would be so good. He then goes in to do this part and the internet implodes and is like, this is the worst thing we've ever seen in our entire lives. Like, internet, shut up. You wanted this.
Yeah.
Shut up.
If you ever want to take any advice from the internet, remember Big Rick's on the internet, so take it with a grain of salt.
As far as the Fantastic Four movies go, I enjoyed the first one was fun. The second one was a sequel that didn't need to be, and that reboot was a mess.
Yeah,
I never saw the reboot.
It's a mess. There was good ideas in it. There was things they should have focused more on rather than what they did, but it was.
So did Johnny Storm's dad get a vasectomy? Is that why he's a different color than his sister in the reboot? Like I don't really understand.
She's adopted. She's adopted. So it's a.
I gotcha.
They hit every subclass genre they could with them.
So a black family adopted a young white blonde girl or a redheaded girl?
I felt like that didn't need to be a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what they went with it. So yeah, she's adopted their step siblings in this movie. sure, whatever, go nuts. I don't care.
That's a whole different Fantastic Four situation
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
What are you doing, stepsister? The first two Fantastic Fours were terrible. What they did with Jessica Alba, that was a travesty. They made her super emotional and all that stuff. And they had interviews and stuff on it where they're like, "Oh, can you cry prettier?" You know what I mean? They would say stuff like that to her. And it's like, "You're crying." It's like like, what do you want? What do you fucking want? And like, I'm not the hugest Jessica Alba fan. Yeah, she's hot or whatever. But like they just did those movies wrong. But you got to think about it, back then when they were doing these movies, someone like Kevin Feige nowadays, he loves the comics, he loves the stuff, so he knows how to put these, have good input with putting it together. But back then it was like, slap comic book on it, make millions. You know what I mean? That's all they did. But like the reboot one, that one guy they choose for the leader of the group, I can't remember the actor's name, but I hate that guy. I cannot stand the actor that played Mr. Fantastic. I cannot stand that character, no matter what movie he's in, no matter what he does, because he was also in Divergent, I think, and all that stuff.
I don't even know who it is, so
hold on, I have to look it up.
I thought Gigas was looking it up.
I'm looking it up right
Okay.
now. 'Cause I always get him, and it's not. Is it Miles Teller or is it the other guy?
I think it's Miles Teller.
I get him and the guy from Ready Player One confused.
Yeah, let me look it up.
That's who it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's Miles Teller. I
It
can't
is Miles
stand
Teller. Miles
that
Teller
guy.
is not good.
No, he plays that angsty fucking douchebag so well. Like he'll always like, if anyone's here seen Game of Thrones, you know how like they have like the Ramsay character and stuff like that, and you'll hate that character forever. Like I hate that guy forever, Miles Teller. I can't stand him. Like there was an article that came out like a year or two ago, and I remember I can't stand that guy so much. It's like he got punched in the face at an airport, and I was like,
He probably deserved it.
yeah, that, you know what I mean. Any other?
He does have the face you want to punch. He's
Yeah.
the
Two
only
quick
thing I'm not
questions,
looking
and then we
for.
can go on to something else. But are you excited about the Black Adam? And are there any superheroes
Why can't he just
you would
be
like
Adam?
to see have a movie made or something rebooted that just didn't do well the first time?
Black Adam, I'll say this: with any Rock movie, I swear to God, if they put Black Adam in a jungle, I'll fucking lose it.
Don't worry, Kevin Hart will be Little Black Adam. It's fine.
Little Adam.
Little Adam. As DC, I don't have a ton of interest in DC movies. The
Yeah.
Rock's good at what he does, I guess, and I'm sure he'll literally fill out that role good, but I don't. It does not look.
The Rock's another like typecast character, if you ask me. Big buff guy, but he's got a soft side. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I saw Walk Hard or whatever it was, or The Rundown or whatever. It was Sean Astin Scott. He's been the same character since every fucking movie.
Right?
Walk
And
Hard
it's-
and The Rundown are two completely different movies. So yeah.
Same shit. Same
Fine.
shit, different jungle.
Fine. Just get him a jungle, he'll be fine. He loves cruises too.
Yeah.
As far as characters who I would like who with their own movies, or characters who I just
Well,
want
all I'm saying is there a superhero movie that you would like to see that hasn't been made? Maybe
I would
that's
like
it.
to see Nova.
Okay.
He's been hinted to in the Guardians of the Galaxies movies. Just awesome cosmic powers, ridiculous costume. He's interesting. I would also like to see a Miles Morales Spider-Man
Yeah.
movie. I think that would be dope.
And what's their? They're talking about doing what? The Madame Spider or whatever it is, or whatever.
Oh,
but,
Madam Web.
Madam Web. But it's going to be animated, right? I think.
Yeah. Well, I think they're doing Into the Spider-Verse 2.
Yeah.
I think they're working on that one, which could be good because the first one was a lot of fun. I like that one.
Yeah.
Also, we get Nick
Snorkel.
Cage in that movie.
We know Snorkel's into this stuff too. You have any comments? Okay.
Cool. Circle's probably taking a shit. Dropping the
I-
kids off at the snorkel.
Honestly, one of the things that I find hugely fascinating is the collector, and I would love to see them tell his story because it's a great story from beginning.
Yeah, and that's one good thing they did with the What If, when they flushed him out a little bit
Yeah, that
for
was
the
cool.
MCU stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay. I didn't watch What If, so maybe I need to.
It's like one episode, but like the thing, like the collector, there's so like I always say, like, I'm into the MCU stuff as far as comic book lore knowledge. I'm not huge on it, but like when they did use them in, like, the Marvel movies, they made him soft spoken kind of ish. You know what I mean? Like you weren't afraid of him, but in like the comic book stuff that I've seen, like you should be afraid of him. And stuff like that. He would be a devious thing. Like, oh yeah, he's creepy and weird, yeah. But he definitely reminds you of, like, in the MCU stuff, besides the fucking What If, he reminds you of, like, the old rock star guy that just creepily wears fur jackets with no shirt under it and, like, goes like this, like, puts the lotion on its skin kind of stuff, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like,
Iggy Pop of the Marvel Universe.
Yes.
Yeah,
basically, yeah, there you go. That's the best way to describe it.
I just want more Benicio del Toro. So,
Yeah.
Homicidal. I don't ever want to see John Cena in another superhero movie for the rest of my life.
I haven't watched
Suicide Squad
Peacekeeper
was
yet.
so bad. I just never want to see that again.
Suicide Squad movies just suck all the way around. Like, fight me. None of them have been
And they
good.
don't have to. That's the whole thing. Like, there are some fucking great characters in there, and I don't know who keeps shit in the bed with scripts, because both of those, I thought the first one was bad until I saw the second one, and I'm like, this is worse.
Yeah, they're
So
like,
much
how much can we milk Margot Robbie? Like,
and now they're just going to recast a new Harley Quinn anyway, so who cares?
yeah, and like
they
that's the
want
whole
to-
thing. DC,
Problems with DC. DC does not.
no consistency
No.
whatsoever.
Done.
And that's what they decided they wanted to do, because they were so far behind Marvel. They're like, well, we're not going to have a shared universe. We're just going to get different people in to tell different stories with these same characters.
Yeah, and I hate that. Like, I think I said it like last show or a couple shows back. I couldn't pay attention to the Robert Pattinson Batman. It just felt like so forced. You know what I mean? And it's not because it's Robert Pattinson. I'll be honest with you guys. I like the Twilight movies. I thought they were cool and actionful for a fucking teenage drama movie. Was it my top?
In my stream right there.
If it is it top 10, is it top 10 of
There.
any list? No, not at all. But like, he's not a bad actor at all. Like that Lighthouse movie where it's all black and white, and with William Dafoe. Like, he's a good actor. But I just like they just felt like they're like, oh, let's take Cyberpunk and Batman and mix it together, kind of shit. You know what I mean? And that's what that felt like. I've tried it 4 fucking times. I cannot sit through.
I think it's going to be a good 20 years before we get past the Nolan era of Batman.
Well, they were talking about, was it Christian Bale was like, he'll come back if Chris Nolan directs a Batman movie, and I'm sure they'll jump on it for the money aspect of it, because like that was a good rendition of Batman, and they did a series. They did it justice by giving him a fleshed out story, and they did all that stuff. I can't remember who said chat earlier, like they like Bane and stuff like that. Every time they brought in a new character with the Christopher Nolan ones, it wasn't like, oh, this is just something new. It actually felt like it was going across a storyline. It wasn't just, this is something new. Boom, here it goes. And then it has no continuity to the next one and the next one. Like the Suicide Squad movies, I thought they were terrible with what they did with those. Don't get me wrong, the second one looked a lot better. And like, the graphics, so, the big starfish fucking Limp Biscuit fucking hot dog water, whatever, it was great.
It was James Gunn, the guy who did Guardians.
Yeah, and like, here's the thing, is like,
he couldn't save it.
yeah, and like he's a creep or whatever, blah blah blah. He does some pretty good stuff, but yeah, like those ones, and like the fact that he basically brought over the same cast from like all the stuff he did with Marvel to that one, and then they killed off all the interesting characters in the first 5 fucking minutes of the second Suicide Squad movie.
I wanted to shout out Chad just for a second, just because it was funny. But Ian was talking about having a superpower, which is a photographic memory, and then Homicidal says a pornographic memory. That's probably more my superpower. Yeah,
That's the worst part, is I can probably name a porn star in like any setting, but like you show me an actress that's a normal actress, and I'm like, Salma Hayek. Like,
which is a great segue to something that I wasn't planning on talking about, but I will. That you ever feel weird when you're on Instagram and you start following a porn star, and then you look and one of your friends has liked all of her pictures?
No, it's funny you say that, because the other day I was scrolling through and like, I always talk about Instagram big butts and like booties. That's why I like it. I follow Photoshop tips and tricks and big booties and boobies. And sometimes I feel like a little down on myself because I'll like a photo, then I see that Big Rick liked it too, so I unlike it.
Actually, this week I started following this chick, and all of the images were liked by Chris Vandal.
Which one is it? Which one?
Her name is like impossible to say, but it's like something Mans at the end. It's like Verchika Mans.
What? That doesn't sound familiar. I know all my
It's like
Instagram
her
hosts.
last name is like Vijkmans or something like that. It's I can't even pronounce her name.
Yeah, I just typed that in. That just brought up like some weird German stuff. I don't know. But yeah, no, I'll be
But
honest.
it made me laugh because I like started following her, and then I went to her page before I started following her. And I'm scrolling her pictures, and it's like liked by Chris Vandal, liked by Chris Vandal, liked by Chris Vandal, liked by Chris Vandal. I'm like,
No, I will make.
I'll. This feels weird. I feel like I'm in a threesome with Chris Vandal, and that's not something I want to be part of. So
What's sad is Vandal likes the same Asian chick as I do. What's her at, Big Rick, so I can unfollow her? No, but it's funny because like I'll see like I've always been asked about it. Instagram for me is Photoshop tips and tricks, cute dogs, like maybe pigs, and then fucking just big booties. Like that. I'll be honest, that's what I want. I fight for women's rights and stuff like that. Sure, all fucking day, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna not appreciate what you're posting. But yeah, Sekka's great granddaughter. Man, I don't know what anime porn is. But yeah. Man, this really transitioned.
It's a
I'm just
hard
waiting
right
out for
turn
both
right
parts. I thought
there.
I'd try and see if I could find the girl. that I'm
There
talking
goes
about.
me trying to say which movie I'd like to see.
What movie then?
Circle.
Yeah.
You and I, we'll double back to that one because I don't
Yeah.
care about this.
Going back now at the Cloak and Dagger. I would love to see them make a superhero movie based off Cloak and Dagger.
They tried to make that a show. I don't think it went very far.
I think it did like half a season.
Yeah.
Didn't they make a Cloak and Dagger movie with Dabney Coleman and the kid from
Wrong Cloak and Dagger.
E.T.?
Definitely, but wrong Cloak and Dagger.
Anybody
Like,
actually knows who Dabney Coleman is, I would be surprised. So
Dabney, that just reminds me of a name of a Harry Potter character. I've been watching Harry Potter again.
if you saw his face, you might recognize him. But yeah, Cloak and Dagger was a movie that came out when like I was a kid. So
Yeah.
been some time ago.
Ian Covenant says Ayuhara or Yui Hatano, and I gotta be honest with you, dude, I'm not big on the anime.
Are you going
To the mall later? No, Billy. Finish spelling the word.
41.
Yeah.
45.
45. Definitely up to 45.
And I think, like, you know what Anthony was saying about, like, you see these other people that other people follow, you know, and all this stuff. That's why I don't follow anyone back on Instagram. I don't want to see, like, you know, that I'm over here, like, oh, nice butt, and then realizing that, like, you know, half the people that I see in chat are also like, nice butt.
Okay, I found her.
Who is it?
Vera.
Vera.
Dijkmans. I don't even know how to even.
Oh, Vera Dijkamans or whatever. Dude, she's got a big butt.
Yeah, she does.
Okay,
Well,
you
she's
know.
got like that.
No, to be super shallow, she looks like she's a blank slate of nothing in her face. But she's got a nice butt. I'm sure she's a nice lady, but like her.
Where all the attention is going.
She has a very hourglass design. That's for sure.
Yeah. And here's my thing, like, you know, like maybe I'm just like thinking about it and like the old pretense.
I'm shaped
of
more
the
like a
90s.
pocket watch, but she's got a nice hourglass design.
Ian says Sekka's a porn legend from the 70s and 80s, and they are not anime girls. All right. You know what? Let me copy and paste. I'm not going to put it on screen, obviously.
Yes, you will. Inadvertently.
Some results may be explicit. Oh, images. Oh, wow. I didn't mean to click videos.
Well, we're in too deep now.
So,
Yeah,
Ian, I just
sure
got to tell
you.
you, she looks like your basic anime waifu, whatever.
He didn't mean to click videos. It was just muscle memory.
All I know is that chick looks like a sprinkler. That's all I'm saying. I'll save that one
And
for
it does
later.
like this or this.
So the worst part is I saw Google image search here right now, and it's like all of it, like they it was like her and like a bunch of like white guys and stuff like that. It's uncensored. Then there's a picture of her and a like a black guy, and the black guy is censored. Yeah, next slide.
46.
Let's hit some boat parts, guys. We're getting. You know it's bad when Anthony's.
We're getting.
Yeah, we're getting. Yeah.
Here, I will.
It's all you guys, dude.
Yes.
Are we sure White's making worse? It's not just Vandals making it.
Story
we
of
have
my
to
life.
subtract like 5 worses if we're saying it's Vandal makes it worse.
I thought we were adding at least 12.
All right, a
Well,
Johnson
we
motor
subtract
cover,
5
blank
out of
price.
12. What's the price?
$1,
of a
Bob.
Vandal?
It's a motor
How much?
cover. It's just the cover
Did
for a
you
motor.
explain the rules to any of the new people?
All
Last time we.
all
Yeah,
none
Raise
of
your
them.
hand if you're new.
Anthony had his hand up. I saw it.
They
If
have.
Vandal's gonna explain the rules, I gotta change my background here.
I'm not explaining the rules anymore. I just want people to show up and like be like, "What
There,
the
go
fuck's
ahead.
going
Now
on?"
you can explain the rules.
There we go. Drink, Big Rick. It's happening.
Yeah. But it's basically a motor cover. Oh,
The rules are
Rules
bid
are
as close as you
basically
can
a
without
motor
going
cover.
over.
yeah,
There we
Yeah,
go.
Price is right. It's basically that.
yeah. Well, I chose this because it's named Johnson.
Wieners.
And as you see on the picture here, it looks like a Loch Ness monster. Big Rick says, "Where are we today?" Daytona, Florida. I tried to find the Australian one, and so I pulled it up, and there was no boat parts in any of the Australian ones. So either I'm IP blocked because of all you guys or something. I don't know. But anyways, we got some bids in chat. Homicidal says 20. Graham Betsky says 50. Cloudy says 22. Big Rick says 55 because he likes to mess with a Great Wombatsky. But it's literally just like a cover. This is like one of those things that would be in an American front yard covering your power box, it looks like. Ian says 35 bucks. What about you? What say you, Anthony? What would you do for this Johnson? What would you pay for this Johnson cover? Sewer
Wait,
Rex
25.
25. All right. Sewer Rex says that's a butte. I'd say 58.24. David Mo says, well, that sucks. Both Scotters flat walking to the car with a stuffed ankle. Yeah, I have no idea what you mean.
Wow.
And he says,
43 hot dogs.
no,
There we go.
hot bogs. Hot bogs. You can't change it now.
Ah, yes. The Dot Hogs.
Is David Moyle like Celtic or something? Do I need to be more drunk to be able to understand
I think
what he's
he's
saying?
drunk all the time.
I don't think we're drunk enough.
I
There's the
think
problem.
we're not drunk enough to understand it, and I think his voice to text is out to get him.
Yeah, it doesn't have the Australian translation. Or
That's
the
coming up in an update, I'm fairly certain.
yeah. Turn left here, you cunt.
Working on that in Scottish.
All right,
I'm still
Anthony.
reading that, trying to figure out what it is. That's wow. Okay,
All right, Anthony. What do you think? What's your bid?
I said 25.
Cool, 25 bucks. Thanks for finally telling
Anthony,
me.
what's your bid?
Hey, Anthony, what do you bid on this Johnson cover?
Hey,
Snorkel.
did we get Anthony's bid yet? We got
Did we
everybody
get
else?
Anthony's bid?
Yeah, we got everybody
Hey,
else,
Vandal,
right?
have you checked with Anthony's bid yet?
All right,
Yeah.
Snorkel. You have experience with Johnson's. What's your bid?
$5, bud.
5 buckaroos. All right, Geekus. Last,
$1.
well, not least. All right, $1. Actual price being sought for this Johnson cover is 20 bucks.
God, thank God it wasn't me.
Homicidal,
on the
right
note.
on the money.
Boom.
Cheat sheeting.
And all the question you guys asked David Moyle, his answer was just yep.
Yep.
Correct, you guys. You guys know me so well.
All
Hey,
right,
you like the new Oink Squad shirt?
I like that one.
Yeah. That one.
I was telling Anthony about it. It was like a couple weeks back. I was wearing this Oink shirt, and I went grocery shopping at the store, and the guy I was checking out with, he was like, he was a bigger dude or whatever, but he's like, I like your Oink shirt. I'm like, oh, thanks. We do this thing on you, and I explained it, and he's like, oh, that's cool. I have a pig.
Vandal just poured his heart out with his life story, and Red's like, okay.
Vandal ran into the guy who Pig was based off of. And
Yeah.
didn't even know it. Damn.
I had no clue. Yeah. So
You
congrats.
went grocery shopping at the store? You mean not like at the park?
It's my mostest favoritist.
Gotcha.
Do you really put it past Vandal not to be able to go grocery shopping at a park?
A Lawrence Elite 4 Fish Finder GPS head unit and mount only.
Fish
Goddamn
finder or
fish
leaf
finder.
finder?
Fish Finder. Sorry, I didn't
I
mean
like
to.
Leaf Finder better. Let's do that one.
How much do they want for it?
I don't know. You tell
Yeah,
me.
what's the price on this?
I'm not gonna do that ever again.
Vandal, what's your bet on this?
A go fuck yourself burger.
Where do I get one of those from?
In and out.
No, okay. I don't care how quick it's gonna take. Where do I get it?
Oh, then definitely don't go to In-N-Out if you want it quick.
But yeah, that's Fish Finder. Big Rick says, speaking of which, I can't believe you bastards have made Big Rick bumpers and shirts and haven't sent me either. Yeah, well, you live halfway across the world where it cost me like $300 to send you $18 glasses.
You could order them, Big Rick.
Yeah, there's
order.
literally the links in the bio of the video, Rick.
Remember to hit that thumb and bell icon as
It's
well.
big talk from someone that's never, ever had to pay for the 40,000 prizes he's won. Big Rick says 120 bucks. Almost says 75. David Morrell says 90 catfish, Bob. Cloudy says 98. Snorkel, what say you about this fish finder?
Is it new in a box?
It is not in a box.
Old out of box.
Old out of box stolen fish finder in Florida. $1.80, Bob.
$1.80. Sewer Rug says
180.
180.
180.
180. Sewer Rug says, oh yes, the Trout Scout, 8731. I think it's even got some Fisher's patina on it. Could you imagine?
Precious algae.
Yeah. So no hardware that you can actually use. Definitely stolen, says Great One Basky 75. Geekus, what would you pay to find fish with this?
$1.80.
$1.80. All right.
Nice.
Oh, Big Rick says technically Growing Basky won those prizes. He just gave me your address. Yeah, shout out to Great One Basky for helping a less fortunate. Ian says $85 US.
Wow.
Wow.
46.
That Wambaski's running a charity. Who knew?
Yeah.
But I mean, Great Wombowski
You just found out today.
Great Wombowski can edit that. So
Yeah. Graham Basky also takes great photos. Check him on Instagram. Anthony, what's your bid on
definitely
this?
does.
I'm gonna snipe Cloudy and say 99.
99. All right. And Graham Basky changed his to 75 because Homicidal had 65. And Geekus, we got yours, yeah?
Yeah, $1.80, Bob.
$1.80. That's right. And Snorkel, what was yours?
$180,
100.
Bob.
All right.
Vandal, what's yours though? You still haven't told us yours.
Yeah, Vandal, what would you pay for this fish finder? Now's your time to shine. What would you pay?
$35 is what the price they're looking for.
$135?
No, 35.
Right.
Damn, really?
$35?
35 bucks. Oh, shut up.
Nobody got it.
So is that Geekus?
Oh yeah, Geekus will be with $1.80.
Wow.
Yeah.
Feels
Well
good.
done, Geekus.
David Moyle actually points out a good point. He says Big Rick is paying every episode in content. Yeah, because if I didn't have Big Rick to make fun of, who else would I make fun of?
Me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Thanks,
that's true,
Big
'cause
Rick.
Advocate for Lingerie isn't on
Back,
there.
Yeah.
Geekus, me, same. Yeah,
It's funny
your
because Big Rick still sends me video. Like, I haven't vaped in it was like 3 weeks now. And Big Rick's like sending me videos and he's like, oh, hola, mate. Blah, 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 blah. And he hits his little vape and he takes a drink and he's like, oh, now you got to send one back. I'm like, I don't fucking vape.
But he does drink, Big Rick, so keep sending them his way.
Yeah, those. Keep it up.
Actually,
You still
Cloudy
vape,
got
but
it
you
with.
don't vape nicotine.
Yeah, and actually, Cloudy
Cloudy
got it
got it
with
with
22U. Wow.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is the 22?
Where's it at? Yeah.
I just didn't see it.
No, actually, he said, Cloudy said
No, 'cause
98.
Anthony sniped Cloudy.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, Cloudy, that was 22 was for the last item.
Yeah, wow, Big Rick.
Cloudy did a 98 for this item there.
Yeah. Learn how to read, nerd.
Also, maybe David Moyle did get it because how much are 90 catfish?
Well, it's been a while since I've been in the South, so
We get an exchange rate check on that fearless leader.
Actually, Gigas, it would be on you. Do you think David Moyle got it, or do you think you got it?
I think David Moyle's probably closer after the exchange rate.
Yeah.
With interest.
Also, he did $1.80 Canadian dollars, which is like what, 3 or 4 pennies.
excuse me.
And you know what? We don't even have those anymore.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. So like he
shit.
did like nothing really.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think
David
David
Moyle.
Moyle got it.
Yeah. There we
Yeah.
go.
Thank you,
That's
Great
how we do
Wombasky.
points around here.
It's all
right.
made up and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Notice how all the people that were always here for the giveaways don't watch the show anymore? The free shit team.
Anthony, just remember, I tried to end this an hour ago for you, bud.
All right, so we switched it over to video games. An original Game Boy DMG-01 green version with manuals and 3D printed battery cover and Miss Pac-Man in the retail case. Everything works great. Sometimes you got to play the game to get it to work. Look at the pictures. Blah, blah, blah. And this thing has serious gamer patina.
Sometimes you have to play the game to get it to work. All the times you have to play a game to get it to work.
It's true.
It doesn't just magically start working.
Unless it's Forkroot's Xbox, which turns on by itself magically.
Which is terrifying, really.
That is very terrifying.
Because it wants to kill Arlo.
I mean, it really does, yeah.
Why would it not?
Holy shit, that guy has smoked around that package for 20 years.
Yeah, like that's some serious gamer patina. That box is asking you to pick up a pack of menthols when you go to the
I
corner
was
store.
just gonna bet a pack of menthols on it.
Yeah, that Game Boy was once gray, actually. It's been around so many menthols, it turned green.
Yeah. And shout out to Amasidal. He says everyone's still here because we're all the shit team.
Not the free shit team, just the shit team.
Yeah, but you're our shit team, so keep shitting.
Keep on shitting in a free world.
So
Maybe
yeah.
a little less free now, but you know, we get the point.
They 3D printed the fucking battery case, but it's not even the same color.
Of course they didn't. How are you going to get that color patina? You're going to have to wait 40 years for
You
that to
gotta
turn that
smoke
color.
But
so
check out
many
how-
fucking menthols.
So it'll pop over in your guys' screen
Rainbow
shortly. Yo, what up, Kentucky Shine?
We got it.
They got the poster up here from like it has to be like early 90s. Fucking, it has the Hulk Hogan on it. It looks like Terminator. And
That would be
T2.
yeah, T2. So this is definitely from the 90s, but look how good that poster is for how old it is.
got creases in it. I think
Is it real or fake?
That's real.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
That's
fake.
real.
Anthony put the creases in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real. That's real.
Oh,
'Cause
fake.
nobody's
Going fake.
putting LJN on anything like with
Oh.
intention ever.
Oh.
Yeah, I said it.
So it's funny. It comes with the one game, but it has all these posters for every other game.
These are the games that are actually good that you might want.
Yeah, no one wants to play Miss Pac-Man on a Game Boy. It's like, tell me you were 50 in 1994 without telling me you were 50 in 1994.
Hey, you settle down. She's insatiable.
All right. Cloudy says 149.
He's a Kirby guy, not a Ms. Pac-Man guy.
Homicidal says 25. Graham Basky says $99.95. Shout out to Kentucky is here. Sewer Rug says 107.63. Big Rick says 150 vintage. He's asking way too much. David Moyle says 35 red balloons. That was my favorite Three Doors Down song. Ian says 95 bucks. Yeah, it hurts, Snorkel. I hope it hurts.
Oh, it hurt.
Here.
It hurt
hate
a
it
little
here.
bit worse than the Offspring comment. Just a
Yeah.
little bit worse.
Slightly.
A lot of it worse.
No, why don't you get a job? Geekus, what are you betting on this Game Boy?
I'm betting Kentucky wins this, so it really doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I'm waiting for Kentucky to bid so I can get sniped by Kentucky. So Kentucky needs to bid here.
You have to bid first so he can snipe you.
That's not how this works.
Not how this works at all.
I've never been
Anthony,
here.
what would you bid for this wonderful gamer patina, excellent Game Boy that you're going to totally win because you know boat parts and Game Boy accessories like the back of your hand?
It's impressive.
Kentucky
$10.
says 29 and Anthony says $10.
I will say $28.
28. Oh,
27.
Damn.
oh, sorry. Kentucky says 291.
Oh shit!
$289.
$290, Bob. Wow.
All right. So the actual price being sought for this nasty Game Boy is, let me zoom it out a little bit, $65.
35 red balloons. Get it again?
I think, yeah. Let me
Yeah.
go through.
Wait. With $25.
Oh yeah, Amasato with 25. So
Or
Amasato.
you know the rule. Nobody can change their prices. Their guess, and Kentucky just changed his to $291. So technically, he got it at $29. You're not allowed to change your price there, Kentucky. You know the rules, so you win with $29.
This game has taken on a life of its own.
Is 35 red balloons kind of like the 99 red balloons song from Gwen Stefani?
But it's
But
like,
it's
this shit is balloony. BALLOONS.
Adjusted for inflation over the last 40 years.
All right, let's do one more gaming one.
99 red balloons.
Definitely, when Kentucky got that one, that's yeah. No, you did say it.
You did say
29. You can't change your answer, so we can't accept that 291 that you fallaciously put in there.
Stop fallation Kentucky right now.
I know what I said.
God, it's
Dicks,
so
we're talking about
degenerate.
dicks.
We're always talking about them.
All right, last one for video games. The N64 console, original gray, and asterisk rare.
It's not.
Super rare,
like
original
The color
N64.
it came in, that's not a
That means
rare
it's not
color.
cooked all the way through. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. I mean, there was the
Yellow.
purple one that was kind of see-through. There was a couple other ones that were not
Yeah, but
gray.
the gray was the standard. Those would have been the rare ones.
It's not
Yeah.
even gray in the pictures, it's black.
It's slate, technically, is the...
Okay, Apple.
You're the Apple fanboy.
You're the Apple
I know, and
user.
I'm making fun of it. But it looks like it's in good condition. Says it was in a smoke-free home.
I'll be the
No
judge
gamer.
of it when I see it.
No gamer patina, huh? That's unfortunate.
No gamer patina indeed. It was in a smoke-free home. That wasn't a
Wow.
true child of the '90s right there.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's not rare. That is the color they came.
Yeah, that's way.
I
not
have one
rare.
of those.
Because, like, gray is the color of the controller ports, if
Quick,
you ask
somebody
me.
call that 1-800 number. See if it still works.
The Nintendo hotline. I called it one time because I couldn't beat Super Mario 64.
Oh God.
Snorkel, you know you'd go right to Arios for them.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, yeah. More references nobody gets.
That's okay. This
So-
is for you, buddy.
Cloudy
I
says
appreciate it.
38. Big Rick says 100. Anthony, what say you?
$5.
$5. It says rare in the description. You sure you want to go that low?
Are you
I
sure
wouldn't-
it's not?
I wouldn't walk across the street to get this, so no.
All right.
Does
Great.
it come with any games like
No games.
GoldenEye or Perfect
Perfect Dark?
Banjo Kazooie. Banjo Kazooie.
if it
Perfect Dark.
comes with
Oh,
GoldenEye,
that's
only
not the
game you-
rare. Maybe that's. I thought they were talking
Oh,
about the
rare.
Banjo Kazooie conquers that for
Yes,
an
yes,
So Cloudy said 38. Big Rick said 100. Amasato said 125. Graham Basky said 65. And Kentucky Shine says 99. Ha ha ha. Middle finger, Big Rick.
Fucking got him.
David Moll says 499, not stolen. 499. Ian says 80 big ones. Sewer Rug says it looks well done to me. 69.25.
Spot on. Spot on.
Geekus, we didn't give
200
you
bucks.
yet. 200. All right, and then
You bastard.
all right, Snorkel 201, 199.
Yeah,
you tell
yeah,
me.
pretty much. Yep.
I thought you said it came with a game. No, that was the last one. It was a Nintendo product still, but no. This one doesn't have Miss Pac-Man. They only put good games on the N64.
Clay Fighter 63 and a third.
Yeah. And though I will say
33
this.
and a third reference. Well done.
The Spider-Man game
That was
on
actually a game.
N64.
Because everything was like, this game 64, this game 64. So they were
This looks
like,
like the
"Or-"
console that they show in the stepsister videos when she's playing a video game and the guy comes up behind her.
And
sometimes
the
it's a
controller is
PlayStation
unplugged.
1.
Yeah, and the controller's unplugged, and the console's
Yeah.
not plugged.
It's a
into
PlayStation
anything.
controller going into a N64.
And then
And
they
they're
show the
just going
TV
like this
screen
on
with
it,
the
like
black.
just I hate watching people play video games and
Yeah, commercials.
it's a pet peeve of mine. I'm like, okay.
Or you got
so-
the family playing a single player game. Like you
Yeah.
have 4 people stacked up on a TV and it's a single player game on the screen.
It's
like,
Terraria. All right. The actual price being sought for this old school red, yellow, white system is $100. So I think what, Big Rick?
Rick got it.
Big Rick, right on the money.
Right
So in
on
that
the
case,
money.
I say we take Kentucky Shine's answer instead.
Shout out to Big Rick for knowing something about an obsolete gaming system.
Same.
All right, we'll hit a couple of antiques and one more boat part, and we'll close it out because we're hitting time pretty close.
Anthony's so happy about this.
Okay.
All I'm happy about is our next 3 shows in a row. We only have to play boat parts once.
All
That's all I'm looking forward to.
right, newly cowhide country French farmhouse pair of chairs. A newly recovered pair
Can
of
you
country
say
French
this
whitewashed.
title again.
Yeah, cowhide country French farmhouse pair of chairs. It's like a mumble rap song by MGK.
It is an MGK mumble rap.
All leather cow interior with
Also, yeah, a big shout out to
Baby
chat for
Bill
giving.
headlights.
Something headlights, yeah.
Big
big
shout out to
brown
chat for
baby
giving.
flies.
Yeah, shout out to
Sorry.
chat's giving Big Rick all the props.
Yeah.
Notice how after he won it, I just moved on.
Just glossed right over it. Like,
So are these from the French country, or are they from the
French
country of
Texas?
French, or
French Texas.
are they?
Yeah.
I think I accidentally showed the price,
Oh,
They
good.
must be
Oh
from Paris.
no! Oh darn! What was the prize?
but I gotta go, guys. We got cows.
That's the same.
Actually, it's
cow.
the same cow.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you did show the price, and that's way too high for those.
Yeah,
Damn, you showed the price right at the beginning too.
That's yeah.
yeah. You're
Perfect.
welcome. Everybody gets one. All right, so we'll move on from there.
You tell him, Peter.
Anthony, good on you for knowing exactly what those chairs were worth. Well done.
A 1950s Wonder Horse rocking horse, selling for a friend, circa 1950s Wonder Horse brand, child's rocking horse, faded but overall good shape for a 70-year-old toy. So this looks like a rocking horse that had Down syndrome.
Had or have?
I don't know.
Continues to.
I'm not a gynecologist. I don't know how this works.
Not with that attitude.
Fake it till you make it?
I don't know. I think that's called sexual assault.
No, you're
Yeah.
thinking something else that we'll talk about after we close out the show and move over to Friday Fallout After Dark on our.
Don't say that because Big Rick's going to be like, oh, let me be a part of it.
That was
You
the-
already are a part of it, Big Rick. Just so you know, you already are.
But yeah, so this is an old school rocking chair thing for babies, I guess. I don't know. It looks pretty small to me. Homicidal says $60. Anthony, what say you?
$200.
200. All right. Snorkel, what about you? Ian says Anna
$48.
$48. Ian says Annabelle's horse. 499 bits of straw, says David Moyle. Cloudy says $15. That horse don't rock. Homicidal says Lincoln chat.
Have a great night, Kentucky. Be safe. Have fun.
Yeah, Kentucky, have a good night, man. Good to see you. Hope you have an amazing 4th weekend.
Yeah.
Graham Baskey says 55 in quotations for a friend, doll hairs. Like, yeah, who are you posting this for? The guy that died 40 years ago? Like, Super Rex says $20.03 for the baby mover, Bob. Snorkel says we'll make it up to Kentucky next week. We're not live next week.
Next week we're here.
The next week, because he said he's sad because the first week back and no one will be here. So I said, the
Oh,
next
that's fair. You know what? We could give you a private show. I'll give you the OnlyFans link. I'm glad he already left, so he didn't have to hear that. Snorkel, did we get your bid for this? I forget.
$48 is what I bid previously.
All right, $48. All right, and so I got Anthony, right?
Yes, you did.
And Geekus, I get you?
You get me. Oh, sorry, you mean my bid.
Yeah.
You mean my bid. $200.
200. All right.
That's what I bid. Exactly what I bid.
$400.
$400. All right. The actual price being sought for this, Ian says $80. Sorry, so Rug already got him. Is $40.
Yay to the winner.
Do you feel happy about that?
That sewer rug?
I think so. $20 is the closest without going over.
I don't even know what Snorkel bid.
I don't even care.
I did 48, so I was over by $8.
All right, one more boat part and we'll close this
Would've been
shit show
cloudy,
out.
but
Oh my
Sewer
God.
sniped it.
You keep
One
saying
more
it.
boat part. Yeah, another boat part. Boat parts are best.
How much longer on those sausages, Charlie?
5 more minutes.
It was 2 minutes, 5 minutes ago.
All right. A Hobby 14 turbo sale. Hobby 14 turbo sales in good condition. Oh, wait, I can't. The price is in it.
Like as in Holly Hobby?
I'm sure that's not what you used it for. All right. Wow. For Florida, man, there's a lot less meth than I expect. A Fusion Marine radio model MS IP700i does not have Bluetooth but works perfectly otherwise.
That
So-
doesn't sound like it's working perfectly.
It's a
Yeah,
stereo.
it sounds like the Bluetooth is broken.
The what?
The
brew.
Bluetooth is broken.
Bluetooth.
Stop, Snorkel. I hate it here.
Hey, we got him there.
The
That was
Bluetooth.
for you, sewer rug. That
That
was
was
Yeah.
all for you, sorry. We've been working on that for 2 hours.
It
now.
sounds like something like some beer reviewer would do. It's like, oh, I used to review vapes. Now here's a beer. Anyways, it's a stereo deck for your boat.
a brew review.
A brewery?
Yeah, maybe while we're waiting on Chad to catch up, I've been seeing these commercials for TikTok Taught Me. And
Oh,
God
no.
damn, that would be tough to say, like for a commercial or something. Say that over and over again.
TikTok
Tongue
taught me.
twister.
TikTok taught me. TikTok taught. I could do that one. It's tease. Homicidal says 20. Cloudy says 35. David Moyle says 200 boxes. Grey Wombaski says 25. Used to sell cars, Anthony, and they have stereos too. How much would you bet for the stereo without Bluetooth?
100.
100. All right. Snorkel, how much are you going to bid on this non-Bluetooth stereo?
I was gonna bid because it has no Bluetooth included. I was gonna bid.
47.
Oh, Geek has stole my bid. Then I'm gonna have to go with
No, that's not my bid. 47.
No, I'm not bidding
47 is always the
47.
answer.
I was bidding.
Making it
52.
worse. You just
Oh,
made
yeah.
it worse with that terrible whatever that was.
Oh, that 47. No, I'm not bidding 47.
No.
Sewer Rug already bid 47
Make
shillings
it
in
worse.
chat.
Sure, I'll go with 47. Oh wait, no, God damn it, Sewer Rug. I go with $52, which was my original bid before Geek has tried to brainwash me.
All right, so we got Greenbasky with 25. Snorkel with, what'd you say, 27?
I said $52.
$52.
48.
48 from Geekus. Big Rick says 80.
That's not my bid.
Amasado says TT is supposedly going to end in the U.S. I don't know what TT is.
It's the crying.
That's not how you spell abortion.
It's the crying face. Yeah.
Sewer Rug says 47 shillings capping.
Does
Okay.
this thing work better in a river or a liver or a rake?
And a wiver if you ask Snorkel.
49.
49 says Geekus. All right, the actual price being sought for this is $150.
Geek is gone. He's just like, no, fuck this shit. Also, Anthony took it with a bid of $100.
Oh, you're kidding me. How much
No,
was
it's a boat part. It was 150, and you took it with the 100.
it? No, somebody else had it done closer than that.
No.
God damn it.
Oh, Amasato says TikTok's going to end in the U.S. Yeah, good luck.
Congratulations.
It's not an out yet. Jesus.
Anthony,
Yes.
your reign of boat part knowledge remains unchallenged. Anthony got it.
We're off
Anthony.
next week, guys.
Christ. I mean, oh, that's so sad.
I'm gonna miss all of you.
But I will miss you guys.
Yeah, I'll miss you guys
Chat,
too.
not you guys. I'm
I'm looking right at chat too. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
gonna need a week from you fuckers. But chat, I'm gonna miss
Don't
you.
worry, I'll see you Tuesday.
Sorok says the battle of the mid-40s was way off.
Got that too.
All right, yeah, so let's start closing this out.
Yeah, Gigas' 49 was way off too. That's
Yeah, I thought it was 47.
He kept going up for some reason.
Oh, we might do a giveaway next show because I don't use my Stream Deck anymore. But Big Rick's not eligible, so how's that?
Or
Not close to
Grandma
Australia, it's just close to Rick.
Yeah,
Also,
so basically,
Grandma
when
Bowski
Tucky
is
Shine,
also out.
yeah, when Tucky Shine's the only one that's eligible because he's the only one in the U.S. at this point that still watches this. The rest of the U.S. people that used to watch this all wanted the free shit, and now they're gone. Anyways, we love you guys. Let's go ahead and close this out. Snorkel, you got anything for these beautiful people that keep us entertained?
Chat, you guys are fucking awesome, and I thank you for being here.
All right. Geekus, I'm going to go ahead and type your Twitch in the chat, but what you got for us?
But it's intermittent these days, because sakes, man, life is just
You got
happening.
an intermittent Twitch?
Yeah, fucking not wrong, man. Not wrong.
50.
52.
Better put on your shitting saddle.
53.
Around the Bigfoot titty slide.
54. Sakes. Yeah, I
Definitely
play
watch
video
the
games on the
Twitch.
internet from time to time when my Twitch is substantially lessened. Chad, thanks for being here. You guys are awesome.
Graham Baskey says, don't worry, I can continually put Big Rick in timeout.
That's
Yeah.
why we love you, Wimbowski.
Yeah. The best part is like Big Rick's been here for like ever. I'm not gonna give him a wrench on the principle, you know. Could you imagine Big Rick with some sort of authority? I couldn't. Anyways, Anthony, you do a lot of cool stuff. I already typed a couple things in chat. I typed that one wrong. Let me do it again. But you guys are having a sale for like, you know, some of the stuff you do, right? This weekend?
Yes. Well, first off, Big Rick, I love you. Keep coming back. Keep sending me stuff. You're the best. Anyway, Rogue Shop is having a big 4th of July sale. Runs the 1st through the 5th of the month. 30% off. So if you need anything THC, CBD wise, by all means, check them out. Check out my Instagram. You can get the coupon codes and all that stuff from there. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube right now, so I don't want to shout out a bunch of websites and shit like that. But I'm also the proud owner of Shake and Bake Media, so we do all kinds of, labels and advertisements. And if you pay me enough, I'll even write you a song. So, who knows? Whatever you need. But no, we have a lot of fun. Thank you, chat, so much for showing up. And I get a week off where I don't have to plan anything, so I'm kind of happy about that. And then the next 3 we don't have to do any boat parts but once. So I'm even happier about that. But anyway, love you guys. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Try not to overdo it too much. And I always say the best day to kill somebody is July 4th because, just that gunshot just fades in with all the fireworks.
Yeah, if you live in a house that costs more than $400,000 and you're like, you post on your social media, I don't know if it's gunshots or fireworks. It's fireworks. Shut up. You know it's fireworks. Anyways. Happy 4th if you're in the States. America is on fire right now, so you might as well enjoy it while you can. Other than that, we will be back a week out from now, and have some great stuff going on. I'm sure Anthony will come up with amazing things. Make sure you go check out the Shake and Bake Media website, and if you want any fucking references, look at all the stuff he does for this show. He makes amazing graphics, does cool shit, and he can even make cool t-shirt designs and stuff like that. Other than that, You guys are beautiful people. We love you being here. You guys make the chat so much worth it. And as much as we rib you, Big Rick, we love you. You're very special. Anyways, now I'm not going to start lying anymore. No. No. But yeah, so enjoy your weekend if you're doing it. Shout out to Geekus. Today is Canada Day and all that good stuff. That's why he's wearing the Maple Leaf shirt. Other than that, I don't know when Australia Day is, but when it is, I hope you guys have a hopping good time. Other than that, you guys are beautiful. We'll see you not next week, the week after next. We're going to miss you 1 week like our period. But guess what? You can't abort us. We'll be back. Have a great fucking weekend, guys.